everyone, welcome to another Simon Says Stamp video. Today I'm going to be sharing with you some tips for cleaning your stamps. Now these are ways that I personally clean my stamps, but there are other ways to clean your stamps out there. So, it's not, the end all and be all to all stamp cleaning, by no means. I'm just going to show you what I do. So I'm going to break it down into red rubber or just plain rubber stamps and clear stamps. For rubber stamps, this could be like the usual red rubber, like for a cling stamp, or the purple rubber on Magnolia stamps, anything like that. Most stamp cleaners will do just fine. There's no particular brand or way you need to clean it. The rubber is actually very resilient. If you think about it, there's rubber on your tires, on your car, and it drives over all sorts of stuff all over the road, and it handles it very well. So it's very, very heavy duty, and it lasts a long time. That's why a lot of woodblock stamps are saved for years and years and they never break down. So for my rubber stamps, I clean them one of two ways, or there are two different ways I clean them. First, I could use baby wipes, and I use non-alcohol baby wipes. Sometimes they're like this particular brand from Huggies, they call it their Nature Care or Natural Care, just something that doesn't have alcohol in it. I specifically look for non-alcohol baby wipes because I can also use them on clear stamps. But anyway, that's beside the point for when it comes to rubber. So baby wipes, or I also use StazOn all-purpose cleaner, and I usually only use the StazOn cleaner when I've used StazOn ink. StazOn ink sticks to stamps like no other. It's made to go on non-porous surfaces, and so it will stick to your stamp. But if you use a StazOn cleaner, it breaks it down right away. So one thing to caution with this though is that when you use this StazOn cleaner on clear stamps, it does break down the stamp over time. So you're going to use something different for StazOn ink on clear stamps. So we'll get to that in a minute. So I use, whenever I use the StazOn cleaner on a rubber stamp, it actually has like a little foam tip, and I've cleaned a lot of black ink off stamps, so mine's stained. But you just tip it over and rub it on the stamp, and then I'll take a baby wipe and kind of wipe over the surface of the stamp, and it takes the ink off. Okay, so now for clear stamps. When it comes to clear stamps, you have a lot of different options. Here Art specifically makes a couple different cleaners specifically for clear stamps. The first one is the citrus scented clear design cleaner, and it cleans and reconditions clear stamps. It's really great. It takes off most inks. With some inks, specifically chalk ink, it's going to stain your stamp no matter what. There's just no way around it. I always just tell myself, it doesn't really matter, because the person who receives the card has no idea that I use a stained stamp. It's, I'm the only one who knows, so it doesn't really matter. So I just, early on in my card making hobby, I had to just sort of deal with that and kind of get over it. I know it's kind of annoying. You spent money on the stamp, you want it to look nice, but those inks, the sign of a well-loved stamp is if it's stained. So I use this cleaner, and I will use it on this little scrubby pad. I just have it open like this. I'll spray the pad over here, and then I'll rub the stamp on it, and then rub it over here and dry it off. I always know that this is the side that has the cleaner on it and possibly could have ink smudged on it, because it has this little corner nicked out. And you can also replace these pads when they get a little worn out. But when you're ready to clean these, all you have to do is take the pad out and take it over to a sink and just run it under some water. Maybe put a little bit of dish soap on it. That's what I use, just a little tiny bit of dish soap, or even like a baby shampoo, a really mild soap, and you're just going to clean this off and let them dry, and then put them back in. So that's generally what I use for clear stamps. I also use the non-alcohol baby wipes. When I use StazOn ink with the clear stamps, I will use the Clear Design Ultra Clean from Hero Arts. This takes off the StazOn ink just as well as the StazOn all-purpose cleaner, but it does not break down your stamps. So in summary, all in all, if I had to only get one cleaner, I would just go ahead and get the Ultra Clean, because it will clean StazOn off clear stamps and rubber stamps. It's kind of like an all-purpose cleaner. So I would do this with a scrubber pad and some inexpensive baby wipes. Those 3 items and you're set for all of your stamping. Hope that helped you guys out, and I will catch you guys next time.